this is just my own personal opinion about the Lane Kiffin situation. And I'm not going to even get into the whole clown take that Stephen A. Smith has about brothers not going to Oxford, Mississippi, because, I guess I am a little bit. Let me name some names for him. A.J. Brown, D.K. Metcalf, Robert Kimdichie. We can keep going. That's just a stupid thing, or a guy that brings race into everything. There ain't nothing more special about the town of Baton Rouge or the city of Baton Rouge or Gainesville than Oxford. They're all college towns. But as far as Lane Kiffin and the whole football thing goes, like, you would think that he would have learned when he left Tennessee for USC. He left Tennessee for the big name program, that the grass ain't always greener on the other side, because we all remember how that ended up. It played out publicly, and it was nasty. So I would say, and this is just my opinion, if I were in his shoes, I would stay where I know I'm winning, where I know I have security. Because you can go to LSU, and if you win at a place like LSU, then, the rewards would be great, but that's not a guarantee. They thought Brian Kelly was going to win a national championship. Ed Orgeron did win a national championship. But 2 seasons later, he's out of a job. They got rid of him. These people, they forget about you winning, like, really quick. So I would say, man, you have the reason that you want to go to a LSU or Florida is to win national championships. If you're in a position to do that where you are, then why would you give that up to go to somewhere else that has the same goal? I just don't see how that makes any type of sense, because a national championship, let's say he wins one national championship at Ole Miss. And this is and I'm not saying this is going to happen. This is just for the sake of this video. And he goes and he wins one at LSU or Florida. Just one. How's that going to be any different? Like, a national championship is a national championship. It's great to win one anywhere. And you could go to a place like LSU or Florida, and you're just the next in line to do so. Ole Miss, I don't think they've ever won one. So you'd be the first one to do it there. So for him, I guess he's weighing the outside of the living situation, because you got to take into consideration where you'll be living and all that. And these coaches are people with millions of dollars. So wherever they live, they're going to live safely and they're going to live good. But do you want to continue to build where you are? Or do you want to take the risk of going to one of these places? Because everybody, for some reason, acts like him going to LSU or Florida is a guarantee. Like, he's going to... No, it's not. He could be out of a job in 3 seasons. He could be like Brian Kelly. He could be like Ed Orgeron. I saw Ryan Clark, and he's just another person that just, with weird takes, that just gets on my nerves. He said that Ed Orgeron coached the greatest team of the 21st century at LSU. And yeah, you could argue they did. That team was fire with Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase and others. But 2 years later, he was fired. So it didn't matter at that point, did it? And they fired him for a guy that they ended up firing a few seasons later, and you got this cycle going. And Lane Kiffin can go there and end up being the next guy, and will be wishing that he stayed at Ole Miss. So for me, I'm an Alabama fan anyway, so it won't affect me either way. But Nick Saban gave Kiffin a chance and helped resurrect his career, and Kiffin came to Alabama and did a real good job of changing how the offense is run there, and that's actually carried over. So I'm not going as far as putting on an Ole Miss t-shirt, but I have wished him well. Same with Sark at Texas. I'm not wearing burnt orange, but I wish him well. So with that being said, I hope he just stays where he's building something, where he's got a culture, where he is won, where he has a chance to go 11-1 and stamp his place in the playoff in their Egg Bowl. Why would you give that up to go to a struggling program just because of the name of the program? That just doesn't make any sense to me personally. maybe it does to him, and that's what he's going to do. We'll see, I guess, because whenever he makes a decision, you can bet that it's going to be all over the news. But yeah, that's just my take on that. Everybody have a blessed day.